Okay. Alright, that should sell. Okay, it says I have a follower. I'm hoping that's Kung Fu. I'm not sure though. Oh, thanks. Alright, 1 sec. Video's gonna drop for 1 sec. You'll still be able to hear me though. Since I think video's dropping for all I know. Um. Oh, damn. Okay, my bad. All I saw was First Living, and I was like, I don't know who that is. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, how you doing? How's it been? Where's the wild hockey? Oh Lord. Alright, this is just a test stream trying to show one of my friends how to get 2 feats in a game. A lot of people haven't been able to get these feats, so I'm going to explain it real quick. So, yeah. Actually, I might put this stream on YouTube soon. I mean, it's on YouTube, but I might actually, like, you know, keep the recording of it. Who knows? So yeah, just so you guys know, this is live on YouTube. Not Ustream, not Twitch. YouTube. I've been alright, I guess. New stuff in the game. As you guys already know, we're already fighting Black Lanterns. Now we're fighting like the top Black Lanterns now. New DLC came out. Trigun's over, and now we have to face the leftover remains. With Dad gone, the brothers don't know what to do. They're out of control. So you know, take him out, we're good. And then there's also the evil side of Raven. Oh, you've been addicted to League of Legends. Oh, yeah, you're gone. Yep. When Call of Duty came out and we ain't seen you for a while, we were like, yeah, she's gone. We'll see her next year when that game finally gets old. Alright, anyway, you are watching this Kung Fu, I think, right? Yeah, so, okay, cool. I'll start. To get those feats, you don't really gotta change too much stuff. For anybody out there who's low level trying to get this feat, I suggest being about 2 tiers or more higher than the content. The feats I'm talking about getting are the I think it's called Leader of the Pride feat, and also Fumigator feat. It takes place in Gotham City's Gotham University warehouse. For instance, here, I'll show you real quick. Alright, to tier 2. You can get this feat at tier level, but to make it very, very, very easy, you want to be about 2 tiers or more higher than it. Oh, there's a couple MMOs out there now. There's another free-to-play MMO. It's an action one. Oh, a friend just told me about it today. I just started, well, I downloaded it. I haven't actually played it yet, but I'm about to start doing that. It's pretty much you are a demon, and you've been charged with clearing the world of demons for humans. So it's kind of like a demon taking care of other demons. From the looks of it, it's a whole bunch of girls killing demons, but then I learned that you can actually be a male, so I'm actually going to start playing it now. Yep, you have to grab, for fumigated feet, you have to grab 4 vials within 80 seconds of each other. Which is hard for some people to do. I'm going to show people the very, very simple, easy way to do that. Actually, I might be able to do it on this. Let's see. Yeah, I got points remaining. I can do it on here. Alright. Anyway, to get the feats, I guess the first thing we're going to do is take care of the, valve feet. Valve feet's pretty easy, but I'm going to show you guys what you guys need to do real quick. Yeah, it should be delayed by probably about like 45 seconds. Alright, in my loadout, you guys see I have one thing that's missing out of my loadout. I put that there on purpose because I changed my stuff out depending on what content I'm going in. So that's why when I go up here, I got PowerPoint missing. Depending on that, I can make a beast as loadout for Earth. I'd have to say it's between, well, it was between Barney and Genova. I think Genova now has the most SP, I think. He's at 223, I believe. Minder just hit 200. I'm about to hit 200. I think it's like that. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like most streams are now 45 seconds. There's an option to make stuff go faster, which Twitch has now. So now the delay is only like 30 to 15 seconds. This is YouTube, so I don't know how to fix that. I think that's just them on their end. Anyway, for Leader of the Pride feat, you're going to want to use either a weapon that you can do a lot of solo damage to. What I mean solo damage is when you're doing moves like this, those wide swings hit more than one person. You want to be able to hit just one target solo. You know what? I could actually show you better than I can tell you, but we'll say that for later. Anyway, you want to make sure you grab a weapon that does a lot of solo damage. Brawling, not too good because these wide swings hit everything, especially that move right there. So unless you're going to just keep doing this, you know, slow taps, which aren't going to do anything, don't use a weapon like this. This is good too, but you got to keep doing that. And yeah, you want to be able to drop stuff with the quickness. So my suggestion to you is find a weapon that's really good at doing solo damage. Hand blasters is pretty good, but their weapon masteries give you AoE damage. I would suggest getting bow, mostly because you can do things like this with it. But there's also something else you can do. One sec. Where is it at? Oh, there we go. Alright. That. When you're high level, this is a one-shot. That. It also works on your low level though, but it takes a couple of times of doing it, but you can do like solo damage. It won't hit anything else but the person you're targeting, and that's what you want when you're doing Leader of the Pride, because if you kill the lion cubs too quickly they disappear, you miss out on it. Yep, got a message. 1 second. Alright, okay, cool. Kung Fu's watching. Great. Alright, because it only says there's one person, and yeah. Although I learned to never trust that. It'll say there's one person up there, and there could be 20. Or there could be 0, so yeah. I learned to never trust it. Alright, new mail. It's sold already. There we go. Put another one in there later. Okay. So besides weapon combinations, weapons kind of mess up sometimes. Sometimes you target the wrong thing, or sometimes for some reason, even though you're high level, it doesn't work. There's another surefire way to do this. What you want to do is be really, really high up there in CR. It's a tier 2. If you're, I want to say, tier 5 and up, this next thing should work. What you want to use is a 35%er. Yeah, this thing has a list of them, so I'll tell you a few that I know off the top of my head that actually are them. Okay, there's a hand mod in here called Empowered Channeling. While not all of these are... Yeah, she's watching. While not all of these are 35%ers, some of them are. For instance, Ionic Drain is Electric's 35%er. Snuff Out is Fire's for his Proton Blast. let's keep going down the list. There's Impaling Ice. Where's it at? Defile and Small Packages. Those are a few of them that I know that are actually 35%ers. And then there's Earth. Since I'm Earth, there's Sandblast. The 35%er, when you're high level up, is a guaranteed one shot, and it cuts off as soon as it kills that one target. So there's no chance of it going to the next enemy and to the next enemy, which is what you want. So instead of using a weapon, I'm going to use that instead. Actually, so yeah. No matter how many enemies there are there, as long as you're targeting the one you want, that's the one that drops. And as soon as it hits it, it cuts off the animation. So if you're lucky, you actually won't see any, like, right now I got the sandstorm. You won't actually see a sandstorm at all. You'll just see the enemy just drop. You put your hand up and he just drops and there's no animation. He's just dead. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do all the other stuff first, but first we're going to have to actually get inside there. Oh, ahead of time, you're going to want to have about 2 power points free, or at least 1 power point free for a feat. For the Fumigator feat, which are going to be the first one that we do, I believe, you can be any movement mode you want, but it's absolutely the best if you're acrobatics. That's because we get to do something a little bit extra. You know what? Before we go there, I guess I could actually show you what that extra is. And I can get me a feat at the same time. So yeah, this is going to be a slightly long video. Alright, going to my other base and walking outside, and I'll show you what the feat is. Well, I'll tell you about that feat, why I work on a different feat. Okay, with every movement in the game, there's 3 modes. There's your regular pace walk, which looks like pretty much like the NPCs when they're walking through the city. It's really, really slow. No matter what movement you are, everybody has that same exact looking walk. You start on the ground and you're really just doing like a snail walk. It's really slow as hell. Eventually you get to your fast mode. Like for instance, this right here. Everybody has this no matter what mode you are. Eventually you go a little bit faster by pressing in the stick. For acrobatics, I'm doing a fast run. For super speed, you actually have super speed. For flight, you actually hover in the air and you can fly around. Then you get your third mode, which is your supersonic flight, or super skimming, or super speed for super speed. For acrobatics, you get gliding, where you get to fly around. However, the reason that acrobatics is the best move for the next thing we're going to do, for the feat, for fumigation feat, is because acrobatics has a 4th mode. No other movement in the game has a 4th mode. Mender has an atomic character already. He was talking to me a couple days about making his main character atomic too. I don't know why. He gets bored playing powers real easily, so he likes to switch around constantly. So as much money as I'd like to say I have, I believe he has way more than I do. He's constantly paying $10 almost, I want to say every 2 weeks or every week, switching powers. But he's amazing. No matter what power he's with, he's beast. I can only think of like 2 people in the game that are like that. There's OG Guru, and then there's Mender. That's some people I can think of that are like that. No matter what power they grab, they're beast. Anyway, like I said, acrobatics has a 4th mode. Grapple hook. Or bad gravel, whatever you want to call it. The reason we're going to be using this when we move around for stuff is because this works in combat. As you know, as you take damage, you slow down. Let me show you what I mean. Actually, I can go in here and show you what I mean. But, yeah. Anyway. So I'm moving fast right now, right? Okay, took damage, now look, I'm crawling. The 1st mode for acrobatics works while you're taking damage, so you can zoom past a whole bunch of enemies, get hit constantly, and not lose speed. It is actually the fastest mode in the game right now. Unfortunately, there are not enough buildings to keep going through, and you have to actually hit something to stop and then keep doing it again. Which is why it's actually doesn't look as fast as it's supposed to. But I can get hit and keep moving through. Alright, and this building is a feat. Everybody knows about treasure chests. You get a lot of those, you get feats. This building has a treasure chest that spawns always in one place. So I'm going to show you what I mean when I say you can keep taking shots and keep moving. One sec. Crawl on the wall. Oh, wasn't in crawl mode, sorry. Alright. What are you doing? Hit that. Okay. Alright. Of course I gotta actually see where I'm going, but yeah. Alright, we're still crawling, but now I'm good. So, like I said, using grapple line, I'm going to use that to get the fumigation feat. This is why I said if you're acrobatics, it's the best way to get this feat. You don't need to worry about shields or nothing like that. You can just go in there, grab the wall, and get your feat. Actually, what you want to do when you're trying to get the Lions Club is you want to use long range attacks. Long range attacks that do single target damage. Yeah. I think we wasted enough time talking about this feat. Let's just go to it. Alright, every 5 minutes I go into Gang's penthouse and I grab a treasure chest because I'm almost at my last treasure chest feat. I just need to hit 1,000. I just need about 300 more treasure chests. Actually, if I'm lucky, I need less than that.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hey, over here! You gotta break us out! There's something loose in here! Break through the wall and get us out!
I'll try to explain stuff while I'm making my way through to the actual place I need to be at. Like I said, what you want to do is use a weapon that has big damage for a single target, so no weapon masteries, because those spread out and hit more people. We're talking like, you know, moves like, well, I mean, let me just do it actually. Yeah, moves like that. However, I'm not going to be using that at all. I'm just going to be using Sandblast. It's a 35%er, and it kills the first thing it hits and then cuts off damage. So make sure you're targeting the right thing, hit your target lock, and then use the move.
No!
These are inanimate objects, so the damage doesn't stop with them, but when you actually hit a real object, it stops.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
I see that. Make a really high level, just the regular tap works. But it's solo damage, you don't have to worry about too many things.
Just what I wanted. A cat's paw. Lend me a hand and fetch the cat's eye diamonds.
Alright, I'm gonna run through this first room pretty much. The thing that makes these feats long is everyone's idea that they have to kill everything they come across.
We better get their eyes back in place.
What you want to do is especially when you're high level, you can skip a lot of things. You don't have to kill everything. I would shut up, but I'm doing this stream for a person to watch, so I can't. Actually, I would love it if everybody but that one person would leave. Because I'm only doing it for them. But if you want to stay, that's cool. Yeah, that's on you. Another thing about it, what you want to do is first, before you get attacked, you want to make sure that you're already doing your glide. If not, you're going to want to go to a wall, climb up it, slide down it, and then you got your glide back. Your grapple line hook, that is. Now, not just climb up it. You're going to have to grapple down. Grapple up, grapple down. That type of thing. Okay, you guys can do it. And I'm a damn nurse. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's say you're getting attacked, but you didn't do your grapple line first. Get to a wall, make sure you're on the wall, grapple up. Jump down, you're good to go. It works that quickly, as long as you can get back into your mode. Going to a wall and grappling upwards automatically puts you back in mode, so you're good to go. Alright. Alright, so everybody knows to use a weapon that does solo attacks or to use something that gives you a very strong attack. With that being said, I'm going to switch straight to that. Where's it at? That's right. There we go. This is my 35%er. It cuts off damage as soon as I do it, so I'm going to use that. And for the fuck of it, Crystal's out. Anything I decide I don't kill, or I need to kill, Crystal takes care of that. Hey, cats, what's good?
The hunt is on! Feeding time! We will make this world our own.
I ain't too much worried about these guys. Plus, I'm pretty sure they can't follow me up here, so we're good. Now, the guys in this room I'm worried about because... Alright. Maybe they can't follow me. Fuck. They might mess up the feed for me if they follow me to the next place. Alright. Cool. Really? I got attacked from up there? Oh well. Okay, let's see. This is the... this is the other feat. Okay, cool. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna skip ads. If it comes at me, cool. If it doesn't, that's cool too. Alright, this is the room where you need to make sure nothing comes at you. Alright, I should be good. Cool. Alright, so this is the feat. You don't have to talk to this guy to start it up. It starts as soon as you hit the first valve, which is over here. Now, see how I'm taking damage? And I'm slowing down? Grapple hook still works. I can still go fast. And that's how you beat it. Let's say you're not acrobatics. There's a different way to do it, though. Okay. I think everybody in the game can come to the realization that any mode besides DPS has better defense. You have shields that work. With that being said, any mode, troller, healer, tank, you have shields that work. This is my shield. It also blocks out damage, but as you see, for the first couple of seconds, I'm still moving slowly, so... It still works, but, you know, until I actually move fast, it's kind of like, yeah. So that shield will block out me from taking in damage from the fog, and I can still move fast. But I need something else. to make sure that I also get it. Yep, there's a feat for the vials. Heartlight shield. A lot of people are gonna say, what the fuck, but it works. It absolutely works. Yeah, the way I see it, use it if you want to, or don't use it. If you're not acrobatics, you need it, though. Flat out. I'm acrobatics, but oh well, I got it. So between the grapple line that I just showed you that works when you're taking in attacks, and my 2 shields, it works. Now, Heartlight shield has a long cooldown. Long. So it's to be the second shield you use besides your own power shield. Earth has dim shown shield. Fire doesn't have anything for some reason. Rage has redirected rage. Let's see. Ice has reflection and several other shields. Which are if you're ice, you're good. Don't worry about Heartlight shield. You're good. You got so many fucking shields. Anyway, Celestial has blessed. Nature has, I believe it's called Swarm Shield, and there's other shields in the game's other powers. Anyway, first thing you want to do is hit your shield, keep moving along. As soon as that wears off, hit your Heartlight shield, or your other shield, like for instance Ice has 3 shields. Hit one of those shields, keep moving, and then go back to your regular shield. So, I'm going to be hitting this move. As soon as that wears off, I go to Heartlight shield, and then I go back to my Earth shield, which has a shorter cooldown than that. Also, Heartlight shield stays up for, yeah, as you can see, not that long. And it has a really long cooldown, so it's definitely not going to be the first move you're going to want to use. Anyway, like I said, you don't have to talk to this guy at all to start the feat. As soon as you hit the first vow, the feat starts. So there's 4 vows, you gotta move fast. When you're grappling along, don't aim for the very back of the tunnel, because it's so far away you're not going to hit it. You're going to want to kind of aim for the walls. Because between that little tunnel, like for instance right here, you can't hit that very back tunnel back there. You're going to have to hit the walls over here. Now, we're not going to take this path because as you can see right down there, that lion's not going to run at me until I get close enough, so fuck that. There's a path that really doesn't run into any cats at all. So I'll show you that path. Alright, like I said, it starts as soon as you get close. For this part, you're going to actually want to be right here already. Activate your first shield, then activate the console. By the time the console is done activating, you got your speed back to full. So then you can hit straight down there to the other vials. If you're acrobatics, remember to use grapple line. Why are you walking anyway, right? Alright. With your shield up, you're not in combat anyway, so grapple line will always work. Make sure you're in your pace mode. See the smoke at the bottom of my feet? If you see that smoke, you're in the right mode. If you don't see that smoke when you're acrobatics, you're doing this. And you need to get out of that. So tap that and go back to your fast pace. Okay. So let's begin. You can do this feat in about, I think it's 80 seconds. Let's go to feats, general. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Solo. I think it's hideout. Yeah, there's Leader of the Pride. Okay, where's the other one at? There we go, Fumigator. Secure 4 pressure vials in 80 seconds or less. With grapple line and your 2 shields, you can do this within 30 seconds. I'm trying to hit 20 seconds, so maybe today I'll hit it. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna just because I'm streaming, I'm gonna mess up and it's gonna take me 40 seconds instead of 30. But if I can hit 20, I'll be happy. Alright, anyway, here we go. So activate your shields, full strength. You're blocking out CC attacks. Okay, let's go. Alright, get that. Get that. Oops, not that hallway. You want to go this one. Alright, first one right off, so let's go here. Now, yeah, I was going to tell you about that guy. That guy's going to attack you as soon as you activate something shit. Don't worry about him. Alright, grapple line. Okay, put my other shield back up. Well, that was about, what, 15 seconds maybe? And I just messed up because I went up top. Damn, I'm never going to hit that 20 seconds, am I? And done. All 4 vials. I am never going to hit that 20 seconds, man. I'm trying to make like a personal goal for myself. And that was about 25 maybe? Had I not went up top, I would have got that. Alright, so that's the way to get this feat. Being acrobatics is actually a very good thing. Alright, now for Leader of the Pride. There is a lot to do for Leader of the Pride.
We are divine.
I got nice grips, I know. There. Okay, cool. Okay, Leader of the Pride feat. This one's gonna be fun. There is a path you can take to guarantee complete success, and I'm going to show you that. Alright, first thing, like I said, make sure you have the white weapon. Make sure you got a weapon that does long range. We're not going to go up close on anybody. Long range. Solo long range, you want to make sure everything's a one shot, but it only make sure that it's a attack that only hits a single target, nothing else. So if wait till you're high level to do this, it's just a lot easier. But you can do this at low level too. Give it your best. My personal favorite is bow. It only hits one target, especially if you're doing the combo for it. Okay, so we're gonna be using Fury Shot. Tap triangle 3 times and hold on the 4th time. That right there. As you can imagine, even at low level, someone's taking some hurt from that. However, if you're really high level, then this is an even better option. Forget your weapon completely. Go over to your tree, find whatever your 35%er is at, and just use that. For me, it's Sandblast, Fire, Snuff Out. I think Celestial is Defy, or yeah, I think it's Defile. Defile, I mean. The other ones escape me. I think there's one for Ice is Impaling Ice, I think. Anyway, everyone has 35%er. So mine is this move. And I don't have any power. Okay. It cuts off damage as soon as you attack something. So there's no... As long as you're locked on. Lock on is L1 for those who don't know. As soon as you're locked on for something, it cuts it off as soon as it kills that target. Now, we're going to stay up here. If you look at your mini-map, you'll see that there will be at least 2 dots moving. There are patrol groups in this area. So let me tell you what ads are. There are the Alpha Lions, which protect everybody. If they see something, they jump at it. However, as long as they don't see anything, you're pretty good. And they're only nearsighted. You can actually be in front of it, but be a little bit away and they won't see you. Then there are Film Lions. They are completely loyal to the Alphas, and they hate anyone who's disloyal. Then there are the Cubs. They're completely loyal to the Alphas. As soon as you kill an Alpha, you are now the Alpha for them. So they're loyal to you, and they will attack anything that hates you. So let me tell you how this goes. You don't want to kill anything in this room besides the female lions. That's because the female lions has one job. To kill anything that's disloyal and then kill you. you are always the second option. Always. If you have a lion cub at your back, it will kill the lion cub first and then kill you. Or at least try to. So your job right now is to take out all the female lions first, and then go back for the cubs. There are 3 sets of patrols here. The first set is here, the second set is behind that wall. So what we're going to do right now is do a little bit of aggroing. Like I said, there's 2 patrols. Each patrol has 2 female lions, as you just saw walking there. Once a female lion gets close enough, I'm going to walk out to right about here, and that'll be enough to aggro it to come towards me. The second thing you need to know. Right now I have Crystal on the field. Crystal is a no-go. If you have any pet sidekicks, trinkets, robot sidekick, anything like that, get rid of it. It will fuck the feed up for you. Believe me. And I do say that strongly. Those pets are indiscriminate. They don't care what feat you're going for. Their mission is to kill everything on the screen. Alright, now out of the patrol groups, you want to make sure that you aggro the last one you see. Not the first one, but the second one. So this guy right here. Or this girl, my bad. Alright. Now that she's over here and out the way. That's one down. What we're going to do is we're going to pick them off once they come at us. If I were to aggro her when she first walks around that corner, she's too close to that alpha lion. As soon as that female lion runs, the alpha's going to come after her. So I have to make sure that she's away. So see her path? When she starts walking this way and then curves back upwards, I'm going to walk down there. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's the last one for this section. Alright. Matter of fact, like I said, you could use bow or you could use your 35%er. 35%er is really, really good. One second. Just to make sure I don't mess up on anything. I'm taking that out. When you're about 3 tiers or higher, you can pretty much do one shots with your 35%er. Alright. Now it's safe to come around this corner. Remember, don't get too close to the lines, but you can hug this wall over here and you're good. So we're not worried about that guy. He can't see us. He's nearsighted. What we're worried about is the next patrol that's over here on this side. Now see those 2 ladies right there? We're going to take them out. But we're going to wait until they're close enough to this side. You're going to go inside here and fight them. But you're going to keep the fight over here. Do not bring the fight past this, I guess you could say boxes right here. Pallet boxes or whatever. Because there's 2 alphas over there. And then there's an alpha behind the box over there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. I can't really show you without getting on the other side. But there's an alpha right over there. You can see it right ahead of me. And there's an alpha over here that this box is hiding. Let's see. Okay, right. See right there it says top of the screen Lady Lion. Right below that name, you kind of see the big body that's between that box and the wall right there. Maybe a little bit. Well, it's over there. Just trust me on it. Anyway. I'm going to wait until they're both close enough so that only I aggro them, and then we're good. Keep the fighting in here. Use whatever weapon you want, for this part at least. Make sure they're close enough. And they're good. Okay, we're good. Alright, target. Hit. Next one, make sure you're locked on. Hit. We're good. Okay, like I said, there was an alpha up there. Alright, now this is very critical, very crucial. There is a path you can take to make sure that nothing sees you. Like I said, they can't really see real good. They can't see far in front of them. They can only see what's close to them. But they can sense when someone on their team is running towards their target. So, now that you're here, this is what you're going to do, and this is very, very important. See that thing right in front of me? Right there, that little bent trailer? We're going to walk right over here to this trailer. Alright, touch it, climb on it, whatever you want to do, but make sure you're walking over here to this trailer. Now that we're there, we're in the right position. We're going to walk right to the side of that wall over there. Completely. Now you can walk slow, jog, whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. But we're gonna walk slow. Don't attack anything. Just walk slow. You're probably saying you're too close to that lion. Nah, you're not. He can't see you. Walk slow, walk fast, doesn't matter. Once you get over here, hug that wall if you want. Or don't, doesn't really matter. Alright, now this area over here is pretty much crucial. Once you get your lions, we're going to come back to this area. Well, not actually, before you start getting your lions, we're going to come back to this area. Once you have any lions in your group, any, it could be 1, 2, or all 9, avoid this area. This area is death for them. The reason this area is death for them is because when you walk through here, like I'm about to do, they won't do that. For some reason, they don't want to walk through here. They're going to walk around. But keep in mind that you're the alpha to them. So they're loyal to you. Once they see your enemy, they're going to attack it. And if they attack an alpha lion, it's obviously going to get killed by that alpha. So you won't get your feet. So avoid this area completely. Matter of fact, once I kill all the female lions, we're going to go back to the beginning and kill stuff. Alright, now right over here. This is the last patrol. Once they come over that wall, you can pretty much attack them. Or you can actually just go up to them and kill them. Either way, it works. Looking at your mini-map, you know when they're close enough to you. Now keep in mind that there's the alpha right there, and there's one behind that pole. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the corner. Now there's another alpha that's way down there. Once they get far enough away from that alpha, I'm going to go out there and attack. I got to make sure they're far enough away so that they don't get any type of aggro at all, though. Alright, that's good enough. Keep the fighting right here. Target her, hit her. Make sure you break out so she doesn't knock you back towards the alpha, because that would suck. Alright, target her. And hit her. And now you're good. So now we're going to go back to the beginning because it's a lot easier, trust me. Before you kill any alphas, we're going to want to go right back to the beginning. So we're going to come right back over here. We're going to hug this wall. Actually, let me get off the wall. There we go. See that? Bent, not that one, but that one, that bent one. We're going to walk right over there. You can touch it if you want. Actually, at this part, doesn't matter if he's attacking me yet, but yeah. We're good now. Alright. Target just that one. Let me take a soda. Target just that one. Alright, you're good. Alright, and now that we're here, we'll start. Had that one not have seen me, I actually would have killed that next. Mostly when you're coming backwards, you want to come out a little bit more this way and then start your path back over here, which is what I didn't do. My bad. Anyway, like I said, they're not going to come through this walkway over here. They're going to go around and they're going to attack anything that's your enemy and get killed. So we're going to avoid that section by going this way over here. Kill that. Kill that. There we go. There, he's up. He's up. We're good. Alright. It doesn't really matter which one you kill right here, but just for the sake of it. Dead. Not the lion cub. The lion lord. And dead. Okay, so that is 8 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all 8. You need to have 9 though, so yeah. This next part is very, very, very crucial. This could actually fail you the whole thing if you don't do it right. And this next part, you're going to want to hug this wall as tightly as you can, because these guys are... Well, let me show you what I mean actually. Alright. Let's say the alpha was... see where that little fan is right there? Let's say the alpha's right there at the fan, and I'm coming into the room. I'm going to want to hug this wall as tightly as I possibly can. But as you see from my group, they're running all Drew here getting looked at by the alpha. They're not really hugging the wall tightly, so as soon as you get into that room, you're going to want to target that alpha as quickly as possible. Before your cubs try to attack the alpha and get one-shotted, or before your alpha attacks them. And this is where a lot of people mess up at. They don't know where the alpha's at. The alpha's on the side of this wall over here. So I'm going to try to hug this wall over here as tightly as I can and hope to God that the alphas are tugging the wall too. They're probably gonna fuck it up though. Okay. Alright, make sure you're not actually on the wall, but as close as possible. Okay. Also, make sure you're, yeah, just like that. Now that I got the alpha targeted, I'm gonna make sure I actually have some power. There we go. I'm going to one-shot this thing before I have a chance to kill any of my cubs. There we go. As soon as it walks over to you, you got the feat. It's an instant feat. There we go. All 9. We're good now. Slightly complicated, but easy to do. And there's your feat. Both fumigation feet. Fumigation feat and leader of the pride feat. Done. Let's see. Am I still in combat mode? Yes, I am. But okay. I will show you how to do that one last time. I'm going to have to kill the boss here real quick. I got a combat mode, and I'll re-queue it up, and I'll zoom through everything. Oh, that's right, no crystal. I can put crystal back. The reason I didn't have crystal out is because the crystal will kill everything. Like crystal, fury, guardian, watcher, any type of pet you got, sidekicks, strings, anything that pops up like that. They're indiscriminate. They will kill everything on the screen, especially if you're a high level. So it's not just taking out the alpha, it's taking out the cubs as well. And kill a cub, you're almost guaranteeing yourself you won't get defeat unless it gets back up in time. So like if it was like the last one to die, it would get back up, but if it's the first one, it's not getting back up. So don't even put yourself into that position, really. Alright, so one more time I'll show you how to get these feats. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Put my brawling up there. And the cubs can pretty much walk all through this place. I don't care anything about anything anymore. But they're my sons. I'm gonna try to keep them alive. Alright. I think that's everything up here. I'm gonna go upstairs, take care of that. And I'm going to hope to God that they don't do anything stupid like last time. Last time they ran right over to... What the hell? Son of a... They ran right over to the boss and started fighting it. I've been trying to keep y'all alive. Yeah, see? I'm gonna keep y'all cubs alive, but y'all don't want to live. Alright. I believe it's north to go out of here, I think. I'm not gonna put those in here, I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. Let's go to the map. Yeah, spot them. There we go. Still in combat, so I can't warp. But yeah, I think all the movement modes that have like a fourth mode they can go to. It kind of sucks that only acrobatic has it. Or maybe I just haven't played too much with the other powers yet. I know most of my characters are acrobatics, but oh well. It just seems like they're not doing too much for it. Hey, what's up, Future? It's been a while. How you doing? Alright, 1 second guys, gonna look at my messages and I'll show you how to do that once again. The video is gonna... Alright, sweet, you're watching it. Go. Alright, video should be back up now. Alright, once again I'm going to show you guys how to get through this really fast. Let's see, I got one PowerPoint, so I'm going to put that on...
Hello? Is anyone there? Hey, over here! You gotta break us out! There's something loose
got the
in
flu?
here.
Is that it?
Break through the wall and get us out! No! They're clawing their way through! Get it off me! Get it off me!
I hate grapple lines sometimes.
Just what I wanted. A cat's paw. Lend me a hand and fetch the cat's eye diamonds from the jealous kitties guarding them in these chambers.
It's like, I
These
don't
relics
too much
are
hate
turning
grapple
ordinary
lining. I
people
hate
into
sticking
cats.
to everything,
And
because...
unless you want Gotham becoming a wild
I
kingdom,
mean, Hawk
you better
climbs
get
up
their
top of
eyes
stuff, but
back
he's
in
not,
place.
you know, walking on the buildings, or on the ceilings, I mean. I kinda hate that. Alright, like I said, we're gonna render this real quick. Taking the top, so I don't gotta take the bottom. And we're going to render this. Pop that real quick in the air. And we'll activate this while it kills everything. Except for that guy doesn't want to come close. Alright, there's a guy up there, so I'm actually gonna get close to this side so he can't see me. And now I popped right here. And this part is just a run. Yeah, forget everything. Come on. Okay. Climb the wall. There we go. I guess I wasn't close enough to the wall to climb up. Oh well. Oh shit. Since I'm here. There. Don't say I didn't give you guys anything.
The hunt is on! Feeding time!
So big, so delusional.
Another menu!
And everything's dead. Not today. Wrong side. Oh, there we go. Maybe if I zoomed in, that might help. There we go. I'll holler.
That deserves a little reward.
This guy might mess up the feet for me, so we're good. Not to kill him. At this level, that's a one shot. Pick off. That guy might have got away. Looks like it died teleporting. Gotcha. Alright, one last check. I don't need anything popping in on me while I'm trying to get this last part. If you just started playing the game, this feat would... Yeah. I wouldn't worry about this feat if you just started playing the game. You need to come back later and get this feat. Wrong mode. Oh well. Anywho, like I was saying, for this feat, pick any role but DPS. That's because all the other roles, their dominance is strong enough to keep their shields up. And DPS's dominance is not strong enough. Now, unless you're a tank or a controller, your dominance isn't going to increase. But still, if you're a healer, your dominance will still have a higher impact in healer role than in DPS role. So what we're gonna do, instead of using Doomsday look, we're gonna go with this one. Now, I understand Cyber is cool. Like I said, after DrkBLADExx, you have a third mode of moving, which is your grapple line. Well, a fourth mode. No other movement mode has that, so we're gonna use this to get the feat for fumigation feat. Close all 4 valves in 80 seconds or less. Using grapple line, you can take off about 30 seconds off your time right there. Using your shield, you can take off in at least another 10 seconds. If you got 2 shields, then that's like an extra 20. Well, 20 total, so you're looking at about 30 seconds to do the whole feat instead of, you know, getting to 80 and failing. Oh, I know who you are. I just say Cyber sometimes. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be using this shield, and then I'm going to be using another shield. So, I got 1 point left over in powers. I'm going to go to iconic powers, and I've got Heartlight Shield. Now, the reason I'm using Heartlight Shield is because it's a shield. It blocks out CC effects. It doesn't do a lot for damage, but I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for CC effects to be blocked out. Now, by CC effects, I mean when I take damage, I slow down. Let me show you what I mean. Running fast, right? And then the smoke hits me. There we go. Like that. Yeah. Then the smoke hits me, then you're slowed. So, I'm going to pop my original power shield. Every power has a shield except for fire. Once that wears down, which doesn't take too long actually. It stays up for quite a bit though, but once that wears down, go straight to your Heartlight Shield. You'll notice that you still are moving fast. That's one of the great things about Heartlight Shield. As soon as you activate it, unlike any other power in the game, you don't lose your speed. Once that wears off, I put that back up. And I'm at a crawl, but at least I can't get affected by any attack, so eventually I'll get my full speed back. After a short amount of time, as you just saw. Using those 3 shields alone, you should be able to get the feat. Now, add those shields, and then using this. I'm hoping to get this feat done within 20 seconds this time. That's been my goal. I've only done it in 30 so far. I'm trying to get this feat done in 20, so hopefully I get it this time. But yeah, so we're going to be using those. Use your original power shield first, and then use Heartlight Shield. With that, remember to use grapple line. Because even while you're getting attacked, you still keep your speed. every power has a shield. They're all about the same strength. It just depends on what role it's for. Personally, I think the tank shields in the game are the strongest shields. Although Atomic Shield is really a healer shield, but yeah, well. My personal belief, the strongest shield in the game is probably either I want to say Isis Reflection or Earth's Gemstone Shield. I'm going to give the edge to Gemstone Shield because you can control how strong it becomes. You can make it last through any hit in the game, or make it last longer by decreasing its strength. So this is a shield that can block out one shot. So of course, after it blocks out one shot, it's gone. But you know, yeah. So I think Gemstone Shield is probably the strongest shield in the game right now. But I digress. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Using those shields and Graphaline, if you're acrobatics, you should be able to get this feat very easy. If you're not acrobatics, then just use your shields. If for some chance you're fire, you really only have the one shield, Heartlight Shield, to use, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Now, I've seen people do this with Flight, too, so Flight should be okay. Super Speed, I don't know what to say to you. I wouldn't go as fast as possible because you won't be able to see crap. Anyway, you don't gotta talk to this guy. It doesn't start when you talk to him. The feat starts as soon as you hit the first vow.
Get rid of these cat people so I can finish fixing this pipe. You gotta go in and turn off 4 valves along the way to.
So what we're gonna do is, just like last time I said,
don't breathe
wait
too
until
deep.
you're all the way
This place
over
is full of
here,
fumes.
right next to it. This is where the feat starts now. As soon as that's activated, the feat begins. So a timer starts for your 80 seconds or less. Activate your shield. Hit it. You're good. Okay. Now use Graphaline to get to where you need to go to as fast as possible. See that? Graphaline goes above them, so you're good to go. Okay, that went down. Activating that. Keep moving. As soon as you activate this, watch out for the Panther Lord right there, because he will attack you. Hit that. And my other shield already wore out. Okay, so we're going to activate this. And I'm already at 20 seconds. Fuck. I am not going to get that feat today. I keep telling myself I can do this within 20 seconds, but it doesn't look like it. And that's all for vows. What was that? 26, 27 seconds? I'm never going to get 20 seconds. It's always that like slight moment that you mess up on stuff. Like I had that, but I didn't realize that my shield wore off that quickly. I wasn't paying attention.
We are divine.
Alright, let's go back to DPS mode.
We are divine.
Yeah, but Crystal's OP. Go to sleep.
God will rule this world.
Yep. Oh, here's another hint for those that are Earth and Celestial. You actually don't need your pet. It helps, don't get me wrong. With Weapon Mastery, you can become stronger than your pet. So when you add your pet to the mix, you're really doing OP damage. On top of that, there's a way to make Crystal even stronger. But, that's not the video for this one.
I did so enjoy that.
Oh yeah, they took out all the walk-ins in the game. The only things you can walk into now are solos, duos, and alerts. You can't walk into any raids anymore. Unless you're at that CR. If you are, then you can go in, but you can't like have anybody take you anywhere.
He's a cat, you know.
Okay, so we're back here again. Once again, get rid of your pet. It kills everything fast. And maybe I will record this for YouTube. I mean, this is already on YouTube, but I might upload this Once again, get rid of your pet. It kills everything fast. Make sure you're several CRs up. Not just several CRs. Make sure you're several tier levels up. This is the tier 2. If you want to do this really fast and guarantee defeat, you need to be tier 4 and up. Just for safety, I would say get to tier 5 or tier 6. Alright, with that in mind, pick a weapon that does a great damage to solo targets. Nothing that attacks more than one enemy. So we're talking no weapon masteries at all. You can have it, but don't ever use it because it'll hit more than one target. So like bow. I like bow because it does a lot of damage to just one opponent. That move right there is all you need to take out everything. However, I can do you one better. Get rid of your weapon altogether. You don't need it. If you have any power points left over, like I do, go to your trees and find your 35%er. For instance, Sandblast. When a target is below 35% health, attacks deal extra damage. At your CR level, if it's high enough, this would be a one-shot. Target what you need to kill and hit that button, it's an instant kill. And it cuts off the damage as soon as it kills that one target, ensuring that only the target you need is killed. So we're going to be using Sandblast move. If you're high enough level, you won't even see the animation. Your target will just drop dead. Now, we're not going to kill anything in this room except for the female lions, because they're the only ones that matter right now. The alphas won't attack anything unless you come too close, unless you try to hurt a lion, whether it's a cub or female. And the alpha cubs are loyal to the alphas, so they're not going to do anything unless you're actually trying to hurt the alpha. And then there's the female lions. Their mission is not to kill you at all. It's to kill the alpha cub. Well, not alpha. It's to kill the lion cubs that are loyal to you, and then kill you. So the female lions have to be took out first. There are 3 patrol units. Each patrol has 2 lions in it. So take out all the females first. Now, out of that patrol you just saw there, that was one female lion. Like I said, they come in 2. So we're gonna wait until they come back around and take out the second one. Because if I aggro the first one I see, the second one will be too close and it will get aggroed. And then that one will be too close to that alpha that's back there. And then it gets aggroed and then everything's all fucked up. So we're going to wait for that patrol unit to come back around. If you look at your mini-map, you can see them moving already. There we go. So that's the first lion. We're going to let her go past. What I'm going to do is when she gets close enough, I'm going to walk down there to that ground. Alright, so that's the first line. We're letting her pass. It's the second one that walks around that I want to aggro. Alright, I'll type that out later. Alright, there she goes. Now I want to make sure that she's close enough to... There we go. Walk out here, and she's aggroed. Get back, hit the button. Instant shot. And I'll do that for the second one too, because I don't want to aggro the alpha. Remember, we're not aggroing the alpha until we absolutely have to. I'll get back to alpha in a second. And there we go. Alright, question to anybody who's playing the game right now. There's a supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, I just got asked this question in chat. Is there a free membership gift going around or something like that? If there is, I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to check Marketplace real quick to see if anything's in my thing that I haven't already collected. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new in here. Oh, crap, that's it. Thanks for playing DCUO. Please enjoy this gift from DrkBLADExx's. Partially assimilated servo unit. Oh, it's a trinket. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'll collect it. I'm gonna go to my other characters and get that. It's only gonna be up there for a limited amount of time, I'm guessing, like everything else. Alright, I'm curious, I want to see what it looks like real quick before I do anything else.
That is,
Quite the outfit. You should allow Brainiac to dress you.
Yeah, partially assimilated servo, no wonder.
Did I mention that I am fully functional?
I like it. Probably not gonna use it, but crap. I forgot to hit the thing on it. 1 sec, I gotta fix it.
looks like
There
you've
we
got
go.
everything under control.
For Brainiac.
Okay, like I said, pets and bots will mess this thing up, so we're gonna get rid of that. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna, yeah, take my stuff back. I am not sure where I'm putting that at. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't get, yeah, destroyed though. Okay, so like I said, keep your pets away, all that stuff. Actually, I'm doing a stream. Yeah. The game started pretty much. Like I joined this league when the game first came out, but it's kind of awkward how it happened. The day I joined, we were trying to make the league, and the game was very, very, very buggy. Very buggy. There were so many bugs that some people got to create leagues and some people couldn't, and we were just going to remember seeing who could start the league up, and it just happened that when I was able to create the league, I was going to give Master, he was called Monster Joe. He was going to be the division leader. I was going to give him back leadership, but he was like, nah, you keep it. We got it started here. I'm going to go to the next game started up over there. And so I was like, okay, cool. I always thought that somebody was going to come back over here eventually and, you know, take the reins, because I just wanted to, you know, just be a regular member and play the game. Not really what happened. It turns out that, yeah, they just said, hey, you got it, you're good. So I just kept the name, and I just kept being division leader, and it's been almost 5 years now. How can I say it? I guess you could say YouTube is really the only way, besides our DE merchant website where we sell clothing, stuff like that. But like actually like money in my hand, no. It all goes towards the league. It doesn't really hit my hand, no. Goes towards the league for making t-shirts for people or getting them prizes, gifts, stuff like that. Anything that we do that's inside game. Anytime we have contests, we throw stuff out there, whether the contest is for in-game items or for real-life items, things like that. Yeah. Alright, as I was saying though, now we took care of that first patrol, we're going to do everything I just did earlier. Don't worry about that Alpha, he can't see you, because as long as you're hugging the wall. Don't walk over to him, because he'll see you. He's just farsighted. He can't see anything far away. Well, I mean, he's nearsighted. Alright, so there goes the 2 patrols. Once they're over in this little corner, right next to this wall of boxes, then I'll hop it and we'll fight. I just want to make sure that they're close enough to where they don't aggro anything else. There we go. Okay, so see it and kill. There we go. Now hit this wall right here. Well, hit this I want to say like bended as the trailer. Hit this wall and then walk to that wall, or you could actually just walk in between the trailer right here and this pole. Either one works. I like using this though, but no, well, on the way back you should probably just aim right between these two though. Unlike I did, I walked a little too close to them coming back. Anyway, we're gonna aim right for the side of that wall right there. So walking in between these, we're just gonna take a path over here and just walk straight. Don't worry, don't get scared. And too close. So what we're gonna do now instead, I always mess it up somehow. I'm actually gonna take this guy a little bit closer this way. Alright. Time to get rid of the females ASAP. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You with us. Oh, that's a female lion. Okay. My bad. Okay, so now we're good. Unfortunately, I have a coat with me now, so like I said earlier, this way over here is a no-go zone. He will walk around the other way. He will not go through here. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with what I got right now. So that means I'm going this way, clearing stuff out. And there's no sneaking past anything. This guy is completely loyal to you. He will attack anything within the vicinity of you. So, man, I was really trying to just stick away from that. Oh well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But pretty much just hug that broken trailer, then walk to the other side of that wall and he won't see you. Just so happens that on stream right now is a time where it didn't work. Alright, so like I said, target lock is your friend. Using your 35% move, you know, 35% health or less move. Target lock, hit him with it. If you're high enough CR, it's a one-shot. Hit him with that. Oh, okay, there we go. And we're gonna come back over here and kill what I didn't kill earlier. Yep. Make sure you hit the right one. Okay. So now I got all of those. They'll meet up with me eventually, but for right now, I'm going to take out these. Yeah, wrong one. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure I haven't killed any cubs yet. I should have 8 total. Yep, that's 8. Alright. I suggest if you're not this high level, if you're a little bit low level, if you mess up at that walk part where you have to walk between that trailer and the wall, you might just want to restart until you get that part right. Alright, once again, this is the crucial part. This is the part that can actually make you fail this mission. Make sure you're out of your acrobatic walk. You don't want to be on the wall. You want to be able to turn to see the enemy. So we're going to hug this wall as closely as possible. I need to just come up to this wall high enough, far enough in there so that I can target the alpha before these cubs decide to kill the alpha, or get killed by it, more like, I should say. Okay, there we go. Whew. And there's the feet. I can't explain how many times I've done this hugging the wall, and for some reason these alphas walk way out here, they see the alpha before me, and then they run around this corner trying to kill it and get KO'd with the quickness. But yeah, that's the 2 feet right there. I can keep doing this all day. Besides that one little mess up that you guys saw. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep these guys alive, so, yeah. Oh, wait, pet up. Drop it a cutscene, drop it a cutscene, drop it a cutscene. Almost. If Crystal would have had power, that would have happened. That would have been funny. When you first summon your pet, it has 0 power, I forgot that. That would have been funny. Right at the cutscene, dropping dead. Alright, let's see. I don't have a weapon on me, crap. Alright, cool. Put that back in. Put that back up there. Alright. Now, they can die, doesn't matter. You already got your feet. I'm just doing extra shit. Alright, before I go back around there, I'm going to clear out this way. Because these lion cubs have already shown me that they are too loyal. Here we go. Nothing on the map there. Damn it! They went around. No, you don't. Yeah, no one kills my kids. Yeah, those guys came from up top. See, this is why I'm trying to keep these guys alive. They are like anti-life, I swear. Killed you in the air. I swear you guys like anti-life, I swear. Alright. I was supposed to take out this side, then come back over here fast enough for these guys to go over there. Come around this corner, go up these stairs, kill everything up here, you know, that was up here chilling, then jump down and kill the boss, but they already were attacking the leader. Oh god, these guys are such a headache. Y'all are too loyal. These guys are way too loyal. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's all 9 right there. Oh wait, no, I'm missing one. Oh no, that's 9. Okay, we're good. About to say I lost one. Yeah, can't follow me now, can you? Oh shit, look at that. They all got their own little clique. Taking a picture of this. My son's got their own little clique. Alright, here we go.
Nice.
Just so I can actually get, you know, some items for being this, I'm gonna actually complete it. But there we go, I did it twice.
Now
Both
let's see
feats
what
done
power
twice.
these relics
Although that last
possess.
time I kind of messed up the sequence of the lion cubs, but I still got the feat. Alright, so I'm hoping that helps you getting this feat kung fu. Like I said, it's slightly complicated, so it's better that I show you how to do it than just telling you.
You cannot destroy
Alright, for
what
this
has been
I'm just
unleashed.
gonna drop that there and walk away.
Don't kiss him.
You cannot destroy what has been unleashed.
The stealth of the panther.
And I'm gonna just turn my back to this stuff right here and just chill.
You dare to destroy our ancient might?
Make it go slightly faster. Let's see. Put that back up there like that. Power up crystal, make it go a little slightly faster.
You dare to destroy our ancient might?
The powering up crystal is kind of useless right now, because even when everything's a one shot, Crystal's still using all her powers and stuff. She's spamming that. Her power's gone already. Could have just slapped Catwoman and she would have dropped, but she's using all her power. I mean, look at all those sticks. I mean, okay, those are weapon attacks, but the other ones, the other first two were just all power attacks.
You cannot destroy what has been unleashed.
Yes. If I were on my own yeah, true. Last couple of years, they always given out a servo bot. The first one was actual servo. Then there was the no, actually, I take it back. The very first year, they gave out something else besides servo bot. The second year, they gave out servo. The year after that, they gave out Teomaro's bot. And then this year, we get the Brainiac version.
Oh, those alien creeps possessed me. Oh.
You see, the first year of Christmas,
Well, they're gone now.
what did they give out?
And the diamonds
They
too.
gave out something. I don't remember what it was
Okay.
now, off the top of my head.
When next we meet, I'll have to remember I owe you at least one of my 9 lives.
But yeah, it was in that order: Servo, Tombot, then Brainiac bot. Alright, so, that is it. I hope this video was helpful. I'm actually going to redo this and put this on YouTube, though. I'm probably going to just call this, you know, it's been a while since I posted on YouTube. I should probably just do separate videos. One for fumigation feed and one for the other feed. Cool, I can teleport now. Alright, we're gonna go to Caven because I need to finish getting this treasure chest feat. But yeah, I'm going to I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if it records the chat or not. I don't really remember it, but it might record the game chat. I mean, not the actual game chat, but you know, like the stream chat on the side of my a wall over here. But I guess we'll find out. What else was I about to do real quick? Delete. Salvage that later. Laying garbage bag. That actually fits Hawk's base, so I'll take that. Let's see. Hera strength. Phantom Zone Reaver Ward style. Why can't... for the love of God. All I want in this game is Phantom Zone Reaver hands. So I can give them to my spawn character and he'll look legit, but they never drop. I'm not gonna lie, if that had said hand style, I was gonna bust. Because I really need that hand style. Okay, that's a broker. Crap. I don't remember what's in this base. Alright, where was it? Oh no, that's just the regular bank. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'll give that over to my villains character so he can get his feet for having a full style. You have new mail? Did I make some money? Yep, 200,000. Okay. I'll check that out later. Oh, that means the sword's finally sold. So I need to put another sword in the marketplace. I'll put those in later. Those actually go for a lot of money. It's hard to find a one-handed or a two-handed weapon. Not two-handed, one-handed or a dual-wield weapon that actually looks good. Like for instance, if you're having two-handed, not two-handed, my bad, dual-wield. It's hard to find katanas that actually look good, but they're actually in the game. So there are swords that look like katanas, and then there are actual real katanas in the game. And I'm selling the ones that look like katanas. But if you're looking for an actual real katana, you're gonna go to the police stations or the nightclubs. They sell the real version there. Unfortunately, it's PvP gear, but if you just want the look, buy it, then, you know, sell it. Buy the look, equip to your character so you get the look, and then sell it, because it's gonna be low level. Alright, before I do this YouTube video, and actually upload it to YouTube, I'm gonna go get this treasure chest real quick, because, like I said, I want to say about every 15 minutes you can come in here and grab it. Or you can just keep logging in, logging out, and get your feet that way. Which is usually what I do. I haven't done it in a while. I need to, because I'm missing. I am definitely missing. Ah, I already wore off? Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, I knew that time I did it long enough to get it back. Yeah, if you're not grappling after a while, it kind of wears off because you're taking damage. But if you keep doing it, it stays on. My bad. What's up? Wait, I got another message. Oh, it's okay, future. I know it's happened sometimes. Yeah, when I say division, I mean like games that we're in. Like when we're inside DCUO, we call that the DCUO division. We're in Final Fantasy, we call that the Final Fantasy division. So we're in many different games right now. Final Fantasy, DCUO, Infinite Crisis, what's it called, Minecraft, we're starting one there, kind of, sort of. Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure we got a new Call of Duty division going on. We're going to be in Halo once that comes out. My brother is probably going to, wait, no, it's already out, isn't it? Yeah, it's already out, it's been out, not bad. I just haven't played it yet because my brother, I think, has been hogging that. Although he's playing Fallout 4 now, so I might be able to. Nah, he's playing Fallout 4. He's hogging the stuff. Anyway, we're in many different games. Alright, time to make a video. But first, gonna go to Vault. I'm trying to do this vault run on all my characters because items drop in here now, base items that I want for my characters, bases, or for my league hall, things like that. Okay, so first thing I do is I come in here and I zoom all the way to this wall, because as soon as it says keep smashing presents when you're ready, the vault exit to the teleport will lead you to your last location. As soon as it starts saying that, all the gifts in the room start dropping. So I don't want to waste my time on that side of the room and then come over here and then more drop down. I want them to already be on the ground so I can just, you know, go through and stab stuff. So This is all my characters. I zoom straight to that wall over there, and then I know all the prisoners are already on the ground. It just makes them drop faster. And you don't gotta wait. Alright, so that's everything.
That's it. Game's over. Step along.
Alright, let's see. Fumigators first, right? Alright, I'll make a video on that one first. Let's see what dropped. Oh, I could use this on my other character. That's good. That's good. Delete that shit. Delete that. That's salvageable. I might be able to use this. Yeah, that goes in the bank. I could probably use that on my atomic tank. At least nowadays I can use that on my atomic tank. For some reason my loadout is putting me in second place with my tank form, so like second place in damage. Although most likely it's because I'm tanking in DPS gear, but he's new, he doesn't have any actual tank gear yet, so you know, he's what, level 80, but he's tanking stuff in DPS gear, definitely can kill him, so it's all good. Although he does slightly have a problem with aggro, I admit that much. Without tank gear, he just doesn't have enough aggro. There is not enough dominance to give your character enough dominance to actually control shit without the gear. He has almost 200 skill points and he still can't get his dominance up, so I can attest to that. Alright, and I'll put that there to give to my other characters. Yeah, these are all these are all lockbox items that can be used on any character I got in the game, and I got about 30 characters, so I put them in here and I send them over whenever I can. Although I do admit I have 4 characters on another account that, since it's a different account, they can't use these, but the other 26 can. So yeah. Anyway. See, that goes to the league hall, and that gets salvaged, and I ain't worried about everything else. Alright, let's make this video, I guess. Alright. I'm not gonna hit the record button until I'm actually at the part I need to be at.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hey, over here! You gotta break us out! There's something loose in here! Break through the wall and get us out!
Yeah, notice if I'm on the wall when it breaks, I stop my attack, but if I'm standing on the ground,
No! They're clawing
it
their
goes to
way
the next
through.
wall. Yeah, like that.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
Alright, yeah, right there. 2 walls, right? Alright, let's see.
Just what I wanted. A cat's paw. Lend me a
I wish I could
hand
skip
and fetch
cutscenes like
cat's eye
these, but oh
diamonds
well.
from the jealous kitties guarding them in these chambers. These relics are turning ordinary people into cats. And unless you want Gotham becoming a wild kingdom, we'd better get their eyes back in place.
I know, before I upload this video, I'm probably gonna watch it to see if I'm right about what I think I am. I don't think it says the on-air icon. I don't think it shows my profile picture. I don't think it shows the chat when you're actually in here. But I could be wrong. Yeah, get rid of you. These things are so annoying. Oh, yeah, but you're right there. Should be far enough away from this thing. Hey, what's good, Pip? Son of a bitch.
The hunt is on!
If I could have got close enough, I probably could have one-shotted him. Eh.
Feeding time!
Yeah. Get crystal power before I hit the cutscene. Yeah, lay down. Alright. There we go. If I can just get you here. There we go. I don't think anything's gonna follow me. Although I am kind of paranoid. Okay, never mind. Take it back. They're gonna follow me. Alright, let me put that there. That'll take care of them. That is if they come this way. Alright. And I'm gonna take care of one shot. One shot. No one's getting away from me this time. Close enough. Get close, get close, get close, get close. Watch. Damn it. Nope, I got her. Okay, cool. Trying to do this with the least amount of aggro possible. Alright, and I think I'll start the video right about here, I think. One sec. Yep, rat pack buggers. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this, well, if it records stream too, then I'm happy, but as long as it records, period, it should work. And I'm gonna double tap this button and it should start recording for me. Oh, yep, it worked. Okay, there it is. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video on YouTube. This is DrkBLADExx's of Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. How's it going? I did a video like this a while ago, but I keep getting asked the same question, so I'm just going to repost it pretty much. The feat you're going to see today is known as Fumigation Feat. Takes place inside the T2 for Gotham University Warehouse. The Catwoman solo, pretty much. Okay, when you get to this hole right down here, this is where the feat begins at. So the first thing you want to do is make sure nothing follows you to this room. They can still be alive, the ads, or they can all be dead. Just make sure that nothing follows you to this room. So they're still up there. Some of them are killed, but I don't have anything following me, so I'm safe. Because that would pretty much suck. Okay. Now as we're in here, I'm going to walk you through the steps to getting this feat. You have to activate all 4 valves, gas valves, within 80 seconds or less. Alright, get rid of your pets. They have a way of getting in front of you and stopping you from moves sometimes when you're in tight quarters, or if you're next to an object you get stuck. Just get rid of your pets to make sure it doesn't happen. And another thing for this, any role besides the DPS is perfect for this, because you're going to need shields if you're doing this feat. You want to be able to block out the CC effect of getting attacked by the fog. What I mean is, okay, as you can see right now, I'm moving pretty fast for acrobatics, that is. This is my second movement right here for acrobatics, where I can move like this fast. Like for flight, I'd just be flying super speed. You would see sparks on my feet as I ran. Okay, so what I mean is by CC effects is when you get attacked, you stop moving fast. You start to do like a slower run or a crawl. For instance, I'm running fast, but now I'm running slow. That's what I mean. A crawl like this. Oops. Anyway. But make sure that you're in a fast movement mode. Doesn't really matter what you're doing, but you want to have something that, while you're moving fast, keeps you from moving fast. Something that blocks out CC effects. What you want to do is be in any mode besides DPS, because your dominance will have a bigger effect. Now your dominance might not increase. Like for instance, if you're a tank, your dominance does get bigger. If you're a troll, it stays the same. However, your dominance will have a stronger effect if you're a tank, healer, or troll. Why, if you're a DPS, it doesn't really have that effect. However, this is a solo, so no matter what role you're in, it's going to have a big impact. So what you want to do is get to a role that has a stronger effect. Pick troll, healer, or tank, doesn't matter. I'm going to go with tank real quick, though. Alright. So, this is my tank form. You know what? I'll go with Doomsday, actually. Just for the heck of it. Alright, so we're going with the Doomsday look, tank form. Now the reason I'm going for this is we're going to be using shields. Every power in the game has a shield. Every single one, except for fire. So this is my own personal shield. It blocks out CC effects. But as you see, just like any power in the game, when you first cast it, you slow down at first. But eventually you get your full speed back, and you can use the shield to, even while you're getting attacked, it will stop you from moving slowly. And that's really what we want. Now what you can do is you can charge this shield up to full, or you can put it to a certain degree, and it will still block out the CC effects from hitting you. It might even last longer. However, what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. We're going to use that shield, but we're also going to go to the Iconics power tree, and we're going to get Heartlight Shield. The reason we're doing that is because you want to have two shields for this feat. So I'm taking out that move, adding Heartlight Shield. The reason I'm doing that is because this shield will eventually wear off, and then I have to recast it, but it'll still be on cooldown where it's off. So as soon as this one wears off, I'm going to activate Heartlight Shield. Always activate Heartlight Shield second. Notice that as soon as I activate it, I'm at my full speed though. Heartlight Shield is one of the few powers in the game that when you activate it, you still have your full speed. As soon as that wears off, I go back to this shield. I'm slowed down a little bit, but I'm annoyed from CC effects, and eventually, right there, I get my full speed back. So using these two shields, I'll be able to get the feat under 80 seconds, and that's how you do it. To cheat a little bit and make it go even faster, you need to be acrobatic. If you're acrobatic like I am, you can do pretty much a third thing to make sure that you go fast and guarantee you this feat. In some cases, you don't even need a shield at all, if you're acrobatic, that is. Graphaline will pull you through this whole event even if you're being attacked, which is why I like it. It's a movement that only acrobatic has. Every movement has 3 modes. Acrobatic has 4. Graphaline will pull you across the world. Even if you're getting attacked, you still move fast, so you're not losing speed while you're getting attacked. The key to it is you need to be using it before you get attacked. If you use it after, you won't actually be able to use Graphaline at all. So like, you need to be using it before you get attacked. However, if you got your shields up, you're good to go. Your shields block off the CC effect of being attacked. So you're good to go. So, now that we know everything we need to do, we can get on with the feat. You can talk to this guy or don't talk to this guy, it doesn't matter.
You gonna get rid of these cat people so I can
The feat does not begin until you get over here to the console. Alright, so we're at this console, I'm getting attacked. The feat has not started yet. Don't worry. So I'm over here, just doing whatever I want. The feat has not started. As soon as you activate this console, the feat begins and the timer goes off. You have 80 seconds. What you want to do first is pop your shield, then activate the console, then zoom down here to the next area. Eventually your shield's going to wear off. You need to pay attention to that. Activate Heartlight Shield. Once that shield wears off, activate your first power again. For me it's Gemstone, because I'm Earth. And you should be able to get through that rotation. Your original power shield, Heartlight Shield, and then your original power shield again. If, for instance, you're Fire, which doesn't have a shield at all, you only have Heartlight Shield. Good luck. I really hope you're Acrobatics, because you're going to need that Acrobatics grapple line pull. Like, see, I'm still getting attacked, but I'm still moving fast. I really hope you have this if you're Fire, because Fire doesn't have a shield at all, so I hope you have this. Another thing that's good about this is a move that jumps you into the air and then you use grapple lines. So if there's those fast cats running right here trying to knock you back, you won't be able to get knocked back. Alright, so let's begin this. Like I said, this is a feat where you need to activate all 4 valves within 80 seconds or less. I'm going to be using all 3 things. The first shield, the second shield, and grapple line. So if I'm lucky, I can get this done within 20 seconds. Loosely it's 30 because I always mess up somewhere. Alright. So, activate this. Grab that. And grapple line. Oops. Yeah, see? Mess up somewhere. Alright, right about this second is where my first shield wears off, so Heartlight Shield, there we go. When you activate this, there's going to be a cub. Roll out the way. Oh, he wasn't there that time. That's cool. Alright. And that shield wore off. I'm at the almost last ball. Damn, I forgot. I didn't do it beforehand. Alright, I got my little thing back. Okay, so we're at File Shield. And I'm at 30 seconds. Damn. And that's the last one. So 30 seconds and I did this. I keep trying to aim for 20. And that's the feat. Once you actually do it, you're done. So that's how to do it really fast. The key is to try to use as many shields as possible. If you're ice, you don't need Heartlight Shield. You got like 3 shields. If you just want to be greedy, go ahead, I guess, and use all 4 plus Heartlight. I mean, including Heartlight Shield. If you're Fire, you're gonna need Heartlight Shield. I hope you're acrobatic with Fire. Good luck. I hope this helps you guys out. And thanks for watching. This is DrkBLADExx's at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Okay, and that video is saved. Now on for the next part, which is... that video might take 2 videos, sure. Alright, actually, while I'm doing this, get Crystal's power back up to full. I'm gonna try to one-shot this guy down here before anything happens. So this will be funny. Ah, damn it.
We are divine.
Bad one shot though. Yeah, as you get higher level, the barrels and low levels don't really do anything for you. One sec, guys. I'm looking at a message. Oh yeah, I love Final Fantasy. It's really great. I've been in love with the Final Fantasy franchise since Final Fantasy VIII. I'm still playing Final Fantasy VII. I finally got my hands on a copy of it. I got it from GameStop, and they were like, "How the hell is this still here?" Like, the guy that sold it to me, he was in the bargain bin, which I thought was funny as hell. I was like, okay, this shit is either like a fake copy or this is the real thing. So I got it, and I was buying it, and when I purchased it and paid for it, the manager was like, wait, what the hell is that? Is that the original game? He's like, where the hell did you get this from? He's like, the bargain bin? He's like, the bargain bin? He's like, let me look at that. He thought like I ripped off like the price tag and put a different price tag on it. He thought I was trying to do some sneaky stuff, because Final Fantasy VII is a masterpiece of a game. It's such a masterpiece that it costs way more than it should nowadays if you want to get your hands on the original copy. It's a PlayStation 1 game, put it that way. So he was like, how the hell did you... Wait, you found it over here? And I was like, yeah, I found it right there in that little bargain bin. He was like, you are lucky as hell. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, I came in here looking for any type of good game I could just buy real quick. You know, $20. So I was figuring, let me see if a game I can get real quick. And I was able to find that game, and I was like, yep. Never played it, so I'm about to buy it. But yeah, ever since I played Final Fantasy... See, the first Final Fantasy I played was Final Fantasy VIII. A friend bought it, and he let me borrow it to play. And I fell in love. Since then, I played Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is one of the best games I've ever played. There's so much to do. It's truly what a RPG should be. Not MMORPG, but it's truly what an RPG should be. It should be way more stuff. Then my brother introduced me to Elder Scrolls, and I fell even more in love. Alright, you know what? Right about here is where I should start the second video. Yeah, I'll start it here. Forget it. Or, no, I'll start up here. Doesn't really matter where you're at, but yeah, fuck it. I'll start it up here.
We need the cat's eye diamonds for all 4 relics.
Alright, and starting video. Hi everybody, this is DrkBLADExx's at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. How's it going? Today we're in the Gotham University warehouse, the T2 solo, doing the feat known as Leader of the Pride.
If I read the runes on these relics correctly, they possess the power to fulfill your greatest wish. Isn't that precious?
If it wasn't for the whole, you know, cats possessing your crap, yeah, it would be precious. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, we're going for the feat known as Leader of the Pride. Get all 9 cubs safely together at one time and you get the feat instantly. I'm going to show you how to get that feat. Alright, so eventually you get to a part where there's a hole in the ground right here with fire, and this is where the feat starts. It begins at. This is where you're going after the lions. Like, you know, the first section you're facing tigers, second section you're facing cheetahs, third section you're facing lions. So this is where this feat starts at. Rule number 1, if you have any types of pets, trinkets, sidekicks, backups, anything like that, get rid of them. Crystal is a no-go, especially Crystal, Fury, Guardian, all those guys that have power bars. Yeah, get rid of them. Because they just want to kill. They just want to kill, period. They just want to kill shit. And they're going to mess this feat up for you. Get rid of them completely. Your weapon, I'd say get rid of it too. Here's some tips. If you're going for these feat, be at least 2 tiers above the content to make this easier for yourself. Now, you can get this feat at tier level, if you want, but it makes a hell of a lot easier to get this feat when you're lower level. I mean, when you're a higher level, my bad. Anyway, for your weapon, pick a weapon that doesn't have any AoE effects, you know, area effect, where it attacks more than one enemy. Like for instance, bow. Bow is good because you can actually make it strong without using weapon mastery. That's the key right here. No weapon mastery. Weapon mastery attacks more than one enemy. So like Fury Shot does high damage to one solo target, which is what you want. That right there does a lot of damage. And when you're 2 tiers above it or higher, it's a one-shot. So that is definitely something you want. But to make sure that everything's guaranteed victory for me, I'm going to actually not use a weapon at all. Matter of fact, I'm going to unequip it. I don't want to have any chances right now messing this up. Okay, so no pets, and if you're high enough, no weapons. Alright, second, go to your power list. Go draw your powers and grab the 35% or less damager. Well, 35% health or less damager. For Earth, it's Sandblast. What this move does is, when your target is below 35% of health, it deals out extra damage. When you're a high level, this is a one-shot. The reason this is so good is because it cuts off damage as soon as it kills that target, ensuring that it only hits one person. So target lock and then use that power. Target lock is L1, remember that, if you're on PlayStation. I'm not sure what it is on PC, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to be using this move. If you're a high enough level, you won't even see the animation. You'll just see the body hit the floor. It's instant. That's how strong it is. Alright, now we're going to come down here. Stay up here until you learn the patrol patterns. Now this is a lot of information to go over with. I'm going to try to make it fast though. There are 3 patrol units down here. You need to take out the patrol units first. Right now your only goal is to kill the female lions. Because the female lion's main job is to take out any disloyal cubs and then kill you second. So any alphas you kill, the cub follows you, now you're its alpha. The female lions will ignore you completely, kill the cub, and then come back for you. So right now we see our patrol unit. The first lion just ran up there. Now that's the second lion right there. There are 3 patrol units. Each patrol unit has 2 female lions. Right here I'm going to wait until I can target just the second female lion. I don't want to aggro the first one, because the lions are too close together. By the time I aggro the first lion, the second lion will be alerted, and that second lion will be too close to the alpha, so then it will run after me. And that'll mess up the whole feat. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for that patrol unit to come back around. You can see them moving on your minimap. Just wait for them to come back around, and I'm going to target the second lion. Alright, there it goes right there. Okay. There's the first lion right there, walking around. I'm going to let her escape. I'm going to target just that second one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just walk down there to that pavement. Once I'm down there, that'll be enough to aggro. Did I get close enough? Okay, and there we go. Okay, and target lock. There we go, instant death. No matter how many things are close to it, it's a instant one shot and it cuts off damage instantly, which is why I like using that move. So now we're just going to wait for that second patrol person and that first patrol unit to come back around. To get this feat does take a little bit of planning, so you're just going to have to bear with me. It's definitely not a feat where you can just Rambo your right droid and get it. I didn't get it in time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to wait again. My bad. If I rush out there, the alphas might be alerted, and then that'll mess up the feat because they don't have a cub with me while I'm still trying to take out lions, and they might one-shot the cub, which is what I don't want. When everything's coming at you and you're trying to attack everything, and keep in mind that the cubs are attached to the alpha lions. Until you kill that alpha lion, that enemy lion is the alpha. It's going to be loyal to that alpha lion. So it's going to attack you too, and you might kill it by accident. If you kill a lion cub, that's almost guaranteeing that you don't get defeat. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Now that that's over, we're going to walk out here. What you're going to do is you're going to want to hug this wall over here. Hug this debris. You can walk on this side, doesn't matter. You're far enough away from that alpha lion that he can't see you. He is nearsighted. He cannot see far away, so you're good. Hug this wall. Now you're going to want to wait until both of the female lions are close enough to this wall over here. They're kind of far apart right now, which kind of sucks. Oh god. Loosely they're closer than that, which really sucks, because if I aggro one of them, I might end up aggroing the other. Like, see right now, she is too close to that alpha, so that might fuck up everything. So what I'm going to have to do is, next time those two are right close to each other, I'm going to have to try to get over there and aggro them both, which is going to suck, because they're really too close to each other. Alright. There we go. Okay, block. And target. Keep the fight right here. Do not get knocked back. You don't want to go past that wall, because you might get knocked too far back into that alpha. And then he'll get aggroed. And then, yeah, the feet it'll suck. Okay, now that we're here, what you're going to do is, see that bent up trailer right there? We're going to walk right over to that trailer. Now from here, you're going to try to walk a little bit away from that wall. Not directly up on it. So we're going to try to stay away as far as away from that alpha so that we don't aggro it. Now see this wall and see this beam? Yeah, we're going to try to walk right in here. Now you can go kind of fast or kind of slow, it doesn't really matter. Alright, now we're good enough. We're going to turn this car right here. And that's the path. Remember that path, that is crucial. Our job right now is just to kill all the female lions first. And here's the last patrol over here. Loosely, I wait for him to come around this corner. However, I don't really have to. They're kind of far away from any alpha, so I'm not really worried about them aggroing anything. But there's always a chance that they might. As soon as that second one turns the corner, it's time for me to rush in. Alright. There we go. Target. And target. Alright. And now that's all done. Now I can go around and free the alphas. Sometimes I go all the way back around, back to the very beginning. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just start from here. Also, I apologize, I am streaming at the same time I'm doing this video, so I will be answering questions from streamers. Have you tried logging out the game completely and then going back to it? Alright, see the steps right there? I am back at the beginning right now, so now we can begin. Make sure your target locked onto Lion Lord. Those are the alphas. Lion Lords. Not any Lion Cubs, Lion Lords. Okay. Make sure you're using your 35%er only. While you're high level, it's a one-shot. Okay. Okay, see right there? Lion Cub. Lion Lord, Lion Cub. See the difference right there? Okay, so Lion Lord, one shot. Okay. Let's go. Lion Lord's locked up. One shot. Now, this area that I went to over here, this is a no-go area. Do not go through those walls. The lion cubs, for some reason, will not walk around the corner. I don't know why. They will not walk through there. They will walk around the other way. and they're loyal to you, so they will attack any enemy that is an enemy to you that they see, which is going to be only the alphas right now. And the alphas are going to one-shot them, negating your feet. So avoid that area completely. Don't walk over there. After we kill them, we're going to walk through this way. Take out that lion. Take out this lion. Alright. Now we're going to head back up here. It really doesn't matter which lion you take out now. Just make sure you have a lock on and the target's red, then hit your 35%er. There you go. Lock on, not the cub, but the lion lord. And take it out fast. See that guy? Yeah, he was running right over there to take out that alpha and get one-shotted. That would have been funny. Okay, I have 8 cubs, but it takes 9. This is the crucial part. The knife one is beyond this fence right here. This is where people mess up the feet. I've messed up the feet many times doing this, so this is crucial. After I open up this gate, hug the wall. Matter of fact, if you're acrobatic, make sure that you can't climb up anything. Like right now, I can climb up stuff. Okay, get out of that movement mode. Don't climb up anything. Hug this wall as quickly as you can. Because these lion cubs are going to be walking around here spread out so far that they might target the alpha before you do. If they get to that alpha first, they're going to try to kill it and get one-shotted. Your job is to hug this wall, kind of forcing them to get as close to this wall too, to be close enough to you, and you're going to try to target lock that alpha as quickly as possible. There you go. See Lion Lord? Okay. Now that I got it locked on, I'm going to run over a little bit to it. See, that guy is scaring me. And try to one-shot it. There we go. As soon as that cub walks over towards you, you got the feet. And there's the feet for Leader of the Pride. I already got the feet, so it's not going to show up. But trust me, as soon as you get that knife one, you got the feet. All 9 are here. Just make sure you haven't killed one yet. For those who've killed a lion, hopefully you killed it last. If you kill it first, then it won't get back up. If you kill it last, hopefully it'll get back up. Hopefully. It's just best to make sure that you don't target them at all. Make sure you're using your auto lock. Or just hold L1. Anyway guys, I hope these tips and tricks help you get this feat, because a lot of people have been asking about Leader of the Pride, so I wanted to do another video release. I got an earlier video of this too if you want to watch it though. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. This is DrkBLADExx's at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. And for some reason I am not, oh yeah, I'm not in movement mode. For some reason being in and out of movement mode makes it so that your emotes don't work. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video guys. This is DrkBLADExx at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Alright, and that video is done. Okay. No need to finish this. I'm not gonna get anything extra now. Okay. Let's see what I want to do next. I think I'm streaming actually. Yeah. Alright, Kung Fu, I know you're still watching probably. We didn't really get to do anything yesterday because I was trying to figure out how the day it did work finally, thank God. If you got any other feats, actually, yeah, you said you had a few feats to do. I remember the email, not the email, but the PSN message you sent me. If it knows. But for right now, I'm going to end this stream. Because I'm tired of having a small screen, like half the screen have that intro bar at the bottom, and then at the top, the elapsed time and on-air stuff. I'm tired of having a small screen. So I'm going to just end the chat here, guys. Thanks for watching the stream, even though it was only a test run. I put the actual title of the feed. Probably would have had more viewers, but oh well. Got 55 comments, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm happy. Thanks everybody that watched the stream. It doesn't matter whether you liked it or turned in. It's a good thing to me. Comments, same thing. Good or bad, it's all publicity. I love it. Thank you. So thanks for watching the stream, guys. I'm out of here. This is DrkBLADExx at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Duo. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Man, where is that button at? Oh, there we go.